here, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kenny Nwangwu now out of his end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. He's at the 40. Trying. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good start to this, and we haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead, and it really running some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And we'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Going to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flag. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more than to inside coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play, the gap in front of you. You're able to keep the quick passing
throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Yet another completion here on his opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, excited to start this game.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmarks of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And here's Jones again on second down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. After 1, 7-0 on the EA Sports. Started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked. Back to the 25. There's a Darius Smith ball getting in and driving to the ground. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give him Mason Crosby for the field goal try. They'll spot him at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Longer now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. On play action, they'll throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and back on the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Play action now. Cousins. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
That was a good first play. It demonstrates you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well. And we saw on that play, they'll run right through those attempted plays. Like to do. He pushed it downfield on that throw, but I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Cousins. But the man is Osborne. He's got it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Cousins on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he's got it to about the 40. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. Throw complete to the Tunyon. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Packers 10, Vikings 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on fourth down.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into a star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time is definitely an or not.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out, incomplete. It's Cobb. All the way down inside the 5 and the 4. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17, Vikings 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Nuwagu now from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work it.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Defensive line celebration time as they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Robert Tonyan as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before half.
the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of 40 to mark it down at the 39. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And as your game plan as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's got some space here. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles, first down, 18 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense on that was pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Come on, come on! Hey!
They run the option here on first and 10. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And they'll spot at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Is this Eagles player good or just average?
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes. It'll be the loss of a yard, and that's going to be the 4th coming up.
Sometimes I think how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. They're going for the zone, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Vontae Davis. And he takes this one back. His defense gets a big 6-10 lead. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion, take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go!
Kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I hope you're feeling okay. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to light, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Rodgers throws taken in by Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Yardage back to the 29. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away.
Excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th for now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now this time Rodgers will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Here we go.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Broncos. Ready.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle.
And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
With the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
19, 18.
They'll indeed
start on the ground to run that clock. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. On a return from his end zone, Rodgers. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, in a situation in the market, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. There's Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's going to come empty on his first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. When you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The drive will start with an option going left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Hurts going to keep it again. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Hurts.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Hey, half the 60, half the 60.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? All right, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Up the middle, Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Looking at it, 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Snap comes at 1. Throwing no, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. When I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This complete to Jones. And he is very close to a first down. From where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. To throw is Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kaiser White. And he will take it across midfield and down to 45.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Here we go, set!
And they'll begin by running the option. And now he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second down and 3. Rodgers now to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. But I don't think he got there, no. Just short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Now Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, man. Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked out by James Bradbury. Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Rodgers throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half. Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It's Rodgers. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to find Jones. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be on 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready, break!
They'll start with the option. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts going to keep it again. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Okay, break!
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionals not overly excited about that score. They like to see the game played a little bit.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover. It will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia.